Sophistication, style, grace, elegance. The very definition of honest Tekken. These are probably terms running through your head when you watch somebody like Chikurin plow through top competitors with Lili to make it to the very top at EVO Japan. She dances and weaves around her opponents with ease, using her self-taught gymnastics-based street fighting style, tilting armies of Tekken enjoyers to no end. Hi there, I'm Blue Horizon. Having scored landslide victories at major international tournaments such as Combo Breaker and EVO, garnering the attention of even Harada himself, I've learned I'm okay, and therefore more than qualified to show you what makes this character cool. This showcase mini guide is for a lot of you who don't want to do this and want to get right into this. What is this? Here are some of the categories we'll brush over. Let's start with mids and pokes, because Lili has great ones. New to Tekken 8, we have 1-1, which transitions into back turn. 1-2 is also a great string that does not transition into back turn. This can be followed up with 1-2-3 and 1-2-4. Down forward 1 is a right sidestep check, and down forward 4 is a left sidestep check. Back 1 is a little bit too complicated to explain for this guide, but you basically loop it for pressure. You can do a gajillion things off back 1, but to put it simply, if you think they're going to press, follow up with 4. Down forward 3, enforce. Make them learn not to press with your frame advantage. Extremely deadly on counter hit. Up forward 3 is your generic hop kick, but it's Lili, so it's automatically classier. Forward 4 is her long range leg. Also extremely deadly on counter hit. Next we have lows. First up is down 3. Just look at the way she skips, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Down 1-2 is a low-high string guaranteed on hit, and holding back transitions into back turn. Down 4 is as generic as it gets, it's just for mini stubbies and interrupts. Ooh! Next we have the Ojo-sama curb stomp, also known as forward 4. You can hold backwards to go into back turn stance. I promise I'll explain back turn later. Next we have down back 4. Please guys, it's 2024. We don't eat snakehead. Oh. Down back 3+4 is another nice knockdown low. Lili transforms into a life-sized railway spike. And last, we have full crouch, down forward 3, where Lili happily slides along her mansion's freshly waxed floors. It's also called the Horizon Slide. Very nice. Counter hit launches, by the way. Before we leave the mansion, I should mention her singular command grab. That is up forward 1+2. It's a 1+2 break. Not only is it one of the sickest fucking grabs in the entire game, but as you heard, she got a new voice line when successfully pulling it off. Just for extra smug. As a final addendum to the... Asuka, stop, you fucking... If you want a universal solution for when you find yourself crouch blocking something, just punish with while standing 4. Every time. Every single time. It's not even punishable if they block it somehow. Just punish it with this every time. Knocks down, nice and quick, nice and easy. Boom. Now we're into the real meat and potatoes, alright? Here are the cooler moves. 3-1 is a long-range heat engager for when they whiff. Excellent range. 3+4 is also a lovely heat engager. Tracks to both sides and looks fabulous as fuck in combos. Forward 3+4, also known as the Lili Missile. You'll also leave opponents winded by your beauty at the wall. Down forward 3+4, this is perhaps one of her most iconic moves, the carefree flip, leading to back turn and launches on hit. Then we have down forward 2, the inverse cape cutter. In my humble opinion, I consider this move to be a little bit busted. Opponents can only punish you lightly and in exchange, you get the ability to launch and some pretty decent range. 1+2 is a great, quick little talk to the palms, in which you send them flying across the screen. Good for getting out of strings and random bullshit. Back 1+2. Lili sways backwards before retaliating with a gorgeous riposte. Now, we have Lili's most iconic move. Down 3+4 Matterhorn. God, this move is so sick. Look at that sexy combo. I could do it all day. Down 1+2 is also a great move to know. This is one of her armor moves, in which she bids you adieu while armoring through your offense. Look at that. Beautiful. Down back 3 is another super cool tool you can add to your kit that honestly I need to do more. On counter hit, this thing launches. It's super evasive against highs. She whips around to whap you in the face, and on counter hit grants you a full launcher. The all-important sidestep 3 hits more than you'd think. The equally important sidestep 4 hits more than you'd think. Also a great counter hit launcher. Yeah. And to round off the cooler moves category, we have up back 1. The fabulous boy. Just assert your dominance and splat them into submission. Next, we'll talk about a few of her stances. Do glide, feisty rabbit, and back turn. Do glide is her quarter circle forward stance. I'll list a few. Do glide 1, 2 is delayable and frequently can counter hit. You can also fake it and go into back turn by holding back after hitting 2. Do glide 1, 4, another Lili missile. This is usually her combo finisher. Do 3, it's punishable now, but it's still one of her best new tools in Tekken 8 because the hitbox is great, the damage is great, all around one of her best moves in this game. Do glide 1+2 is also a personal favorite of mine. You glide through all adversity and it armors through offense. Another one of her armor tools. I personally like it because an unexpected trait is that it actually works in combos, like so. Now, Do glide 3+4 is unfortunately no longer homing like it was in Tekken 7, but it is still a fantastic move for, guys, you guessed it, enforce with your advantage. Now for Feisty Rabbit. You have back 3 for a left hop and back 4 for a right hop. You can also hold down either button for a double hop in either direction. Rabbit 2 is your mid heat engager. And for Rabbit 3, if they're not afraid of the low option, make them. You can also hold forward out of Feisty Rabbit to go into Do Glide. Now let's talk about back turn. If you find yourself in back turn as Lili in Tekken 8, you basically win, especially if you guess right. So, here are my personal favorites. Back turn down 2, the elegant Shoe Shine. Back turn down 4 is the sexier Monegasque version. Back turn 3, 4 is the homing mid ballerina option. Back turn 1+2 is her mid launcher, relatively safe for the reward. Also, interestingly enough, from back turn, you can go into Feisty Rabbit straight away with back 4 or back 3. Lili also has armor from back turn in this game, which is back turn 2 if you want a belligerent armored bitch slap. Speaking of belligerent, we also have back turn down 3+4. I recommend using this in tandem with down 3, 4. It's a deceptive low mid string that puts the fear of God in people that try to punish the low. Now, back turn 3+4. I call this playing with your food. You're teasing him. You're giving him a little taste. You're making him want to keep pushing buttons. You're making them guess, when is she going to do an attack? But you're never going to do an attack. You're just going to keep flipping until the time is right. And then you hit him with one of these. Lastly, here's some fun party tricks for you guys. First up, we have Do Glide Intimidation Spam. This is for confirming that you're in their head. Just keep doing this. And when you think they're going to press a button, boom. Next, we have a personal favorite of mine again here. This is up 3+4. It's your big red eject button. And one of her coolest animations, and as you can see, launches on hit. This is a little bit more of a generic thing that a few Tekken characters have, but Lili is one of them. She has a backflip. A real backflip. An actual backflip. For evasive maneuvers. Yet again, something that members of the Tekken cast have, but I would like to showcase it here anyways. Very fun at the wall. Another evasive maneuver. This is the wall jump attack of hers. And can be followed up with the sweep I taught you guys earlier. For those of you who are too lazy to learn about Korean backdashing, you know who you are. Lili has evasive backturn spam for getting across the screen real quick. Just look at that. Excellent. All you gotta do after backturn is do down back. That's it. Backturn, down back, backturn, down back, backturn, down back. Over and over and over again. Next, we'll talk about Lili's parry. Yes, she is one of the characters that also has a parry. And hers has one of the more incredible, long animations where you force your opponent to contemplate their mistake before slamming them down into the ground. She also has a king-ism in which she's able to grab you on the wall, believe it or not. Just like so. Doesn't do a ton of damage on its own, but if they got a sliver of health left, it's a nice little BM, you know? By the way, this is done by inputting any one of her grabs. 1+3, 2+4, her two generic ones, as well as up forward 1+2. They all give you the same animation to use. Now we have a fun little unblockable of hers, and this one does see actual practical application. This is forward, forward, 1+2. The longer you hold it, it becomes an unblockable. So after one spin, it does that. After two spins, it does that. And after 3 spins is when it becomes unblockable. Now obviously it's fun as heck, but the practical application I speak of is at the end of combos. So if you do a normal combo and you don't finish it off, start your spin as they are getting up after the tornado or corkscrew, whatever you want to call it. It usually catches people that try to get up. And it is a fantastic way to put the nail in the coffin in a best 2 out of 3. I tell you what. And would you just look at the damage? And last but not least, we have another unblockable. Doesn't have as much practical application, but still a fun move to know about. This is the party tricks section after all. This is back 1+4. A little unblockable Lili missile, if you will. Also does a shit ton of damage, as you can tell. Now, here's a singular decent combo that anyone can do. Doesn't she just look sick no matter what she does? I'm not alone here, right guys? Fellow Lili mains, hello? Anybody? What makes Lili particularly fun? Why have I personally played her so much since Tekken 7? Simply put, it's the way she flips around and the fact that her moves link into one another. She's extremely dynamic and has a multitude of answers for everything. True showmen know how best... Oh! Oh! What is this? What is this slow-mo? What is this slow-mo? Oh! No! What was that? What was that? Oh my god, yo! What was that slow motion? And really show what kind of dramatic situations this beautiful fighting game is capable of. Thank you for making it this far into the video. I really hope you enjoyed, as I poured a lot of passion into this fun little guide and plan to hopefully make more lighthearted showcase videos in the future. Perhaps even a more in-depth, advanced Lili guide? Let me know if you've become a convert in the comments or what you'd love to see in the future. Now, I'm gonna go make like a Lili main and return to maxing out her custom slots instead of actually playing the game. Have fun!